So try to lift your leg a little bit up in this position. Just a little bit, can count to, and feel your whole legs are shaking. Keep breathing and reach and down and up and down. Xin chào, welcome to Pilates with Hannah, and welcome to day 9 of the 30 days of Pilates self-journey. And today we are going to practice centering, one of the most important elements of Pilates. It's gonna help us to have a better posture, to have a better balance, and it's gonna allow us to move more freely and breathe more easily. So if you're ready, just roll your mat and let's begin. Alright, now let's start by allowing yourself to sit tall with your back in neutral. I want you to lengthen your spine and close your eyes, open your chest. Slightly pull the belly button towards the spine. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. I want you to feel the balance and centering of your body here on the mat and how your body connecting to the mat through your sitting bones here. So inhale, lengthen, relax all the shoulders here. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to move your body from the back and towards the front, and then come back to kind of feel how your body keeps center here, and then keep breathing. Pull the belly button in 3, 2, slowly with your own breath, and really listen to your body. You don't have to flex so much, just really a little bit movement works too. And last one, and back to the center. Now from here, I want you to slowly bring your arm to the side, and if you can, still keep your eyes closed here. Now lengthen your arms, inhale, and try to reach your hand to one side, and then come back to your opposite side. Lengthen your waist. Keep breathing here with your own breath. And inhale, lengthen, and exhale, reach to your opposite side, and come back to center and to the other side again. And 2. Slowly back to the center. Still keep your arms here and feel the gravity on your arms here. I want you to keep your arms parallel to the floor, and still lengthen your spine, close your eyes, feel your body here on the sitting bones, how your body ground, and keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly rotate your palms facing up to the ceiling. Soften your elbows and start to inhale. Start to make a little pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift your arms all the way up and reach. Inhale and exhale slowly, shoulders down and arms to the side again. We're gonna do it 4 more times with your own breath. Inhale up and exhale through your mouth, down. Still lengthen your spine and don't arch your back here. Just keep breathing, shoulders down. And 3, 2. Now last one, lift. And slowly bring it down and bring your hands down on your knees. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to slowly open your eyes. Now slowly articulate your spine and cat and cow in sitting position. Look towards the front, or if you feel comfortable with your neck, just look all the way up to the ceiling. And slowly roll your spine, chin to chest, pull the belly button in here. Now articulate your spine and roll your spine, chin to chest again. In 2. Inhale and exhale slowly with your own breath. And now back to the center. Lengthen your spine here. I want you to slowly rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions and reverse. And allow yourself to sit along the mat. Open and bend your knees here. Open your legs hip width apart. Press your feet down. Bring your arms all the way towards the front and slide back to open your chest. Now I want you to inhale and lean backward. Try to lengthen your spine, engage your core. And now I want you to slowly open your arm to one side and then come back to your opposite side and back to the center. We're going to do it 10 times each side here. So keep breathing and use the breath to control the movement. Come back, inhale, and exhale to the other side. Keep your arms parallel to the floor, and chest open all the time. Pull the belly button in, and 8. To your opposite side, 7. Press your feet down. Make sure you stabilize your legs here, your whole hips and your torso. Keep breathing. Only your arms and your shoulders move. Body is centering here. Only your arms are moving. 3. Very good. 2. And last one. To your opposite side, and slowly back to the center. Hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to lengthen your spine again. Now hands behind your thighs here, and then I want you to slowly lean backward, open your chest. Now lengthen one leg up and press your opposite foot down to the mat. So I want you to open your chest, lengthen your spine, pull the belly button in, and lengthen your arms parallel with your legs here. Now engage your core and exhale, reach your hand towards your ankle and then come back. So try to lift your leg a little bit up in this position. Just a little bit can count too, and feel your whole legs are shaking. Keep breathing and reach and down and up and down, and 5 more times with your own breath. We're gonna do 10 times in total. 4, 3, keep breathing. 2, pull the belly button in. Now last one, and hug your knees to your chest. It's totally fine if your hand does not touch your ankle. Just really listen to your body here. Now chest open, pull the belly button in, and again we're gonna lift your arms up parallel to the leg, and then exhale, reach, and then down, engage your core, and reach and bring it back, engage your core as much as possible. And your hips are still in the center here. Stabilize and keep breathing at the same position. Only your legs and the torso towards each other. Very good. Exhale, reach and inhale down. In 5, 4, belly button in. 3, keep breathing. 2, now last one. And back, knee bends, knees to chest, and shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to lay all the way down on your back. So lift your legs up to 90 degrees and arms along your body here. Now inhale and shoulder blades down. I want you to slowly lengthen both legs to the front. Activate your feet, engage your core, and just slowly open your legs to the side, and then come back and bring it back to the center. Now inhale, move it further away from each other, and then to the side, and then come back like we draw a circle, but to the opposite way. So keep breathing, engage your core as much as possible. Inhale, pull the belly button in, and then come back. Exhale to the other side. We're gonna do it 4 more times each side here with your own breath. So keep breathing, and to your opposite side. And 3. Try to lengthen your legs all the way, and make sure you keep your back in neutral position. You can always soften your knees if you feel like it's easier for your lower back. So really listen to your body here. 2 more times with your own breath. Now last one, inhale and exhale, and come back to the other side, and slowly hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. Now reverse. And when you're ready, I want you to lift your legs up to 90 degrees. Activate your feet, open your arm to the side. Now engage your core and slowly bring both legs down to the mat. So hold it here for 5, 4, back in neutral position. Pull the belly button in to support your lower back. And 2, and the last one. And bring your feet down, open your legs a bit apart. Pull the belly button in. Now again, press your feet down and open your legs a bit apart. I want you to open your arms to the side and shoulder blades down. Tuck the tailbone forward, draw your hips all the way up to the ceiling. So make a straight line from your hips, your knees and your shoulders here. Now inhale, I want you to rotate your hips from left to right. So engage your core as much as possible. Now back to center, to the other side, and then come back. So make sure that you make a precise movement. So you come back to the center first before we go to the other side. Try to separate the movement here so you can control the breath easier. And keep breathing. Inhale and exhale to your opposite side. And 3, 2, shoulder blades still down. The last one to the other side, and slowly back to the center and draw your hips all the way down to the mat. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, lean on one side to do the psychic series. So now hands support your head, and I wanted to put the other hand in front of your chest here. Now bring your legs to the forward to the front a little bit so you can keep the balance here on your hips. Now make sure that you always straighten your legs and your hip on hip. Your hips will not move forward or backward. Just really keep it stabilized and centering here. Now I wanted to inhale and hand stabilize and in front of your chest. You can always rest your head on your hand like this. Now press the whole hand down to the mat if you do like this. Now inhale and lift both legs up at the same time, and exhale, bring it down. If you are new to Pilates, or you feel like you need to modify it to make it easier, then feel free to just do each leg at a time and then bring it down. So make sure you stabilize your torso here. Engage your core as much as possible. Inhale and exhale. And 5, 4, belly button in. And 3 more times with your own breath. 2. The last one, lift. And slowly bring your legs down. Shake your hips a little bit and then try to lift your legs up again one more time. This time I wanted to move your top leg to the front and your bottom leg to the back, and we do like a seizure here. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, come back. And 9 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 8, try to always keep your legs parallel to the floor. 7, inhale, lengthen to the front and then switch. 6, stabilize your torso here and focus on the center. It's gonna be easier for balance. Keep breathing. 5, pull the belly button in. 4, inhale and exhale. And 3 more times with your own breath. 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back to the center and bring your legs down. Shake your hips a little bit here. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I wanted to allow yourself to lift one leg up and then lift the other leg up just above the mat. So always keep your bottom leg off the mat here and engage your core. Try to lift your leg as high as you can, your top leg, and then bring it down towards the bottom one. Inhale, activate your feet all the time, and exhale. And 9, squeezing the thighs. 8, pull the belly button in, press both hands down to the mat for more support and try to stabilize the torso as much as possible. And 5, engage your core here. 4, activate your feet. 3, keep breathing. 2, and last one, lift and slowly bring it down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. In the next movement, I wanted to allow yourself to bend your bottom knee here and then lift your top leg to 90 degrees here. Now dorsiflex with your foot and then start to bring your legs to the front and then come back, engage your core as much as possible. And 9, 8, always try to keep your leg parallel to the floor and pull the belly button in. 7, squeezing the thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscles here. 6, and 5 more times here. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, engage your core as much as possible. 2, lengthen and then come back. Now last one, inhale and exhale. And slowly back to the center and bend your knees down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. Another last challenge here. I wanted to allow yourself to lengthen both legs to the front again. And now this time, I wanted to, your top leg, rotate your knee towards the outside. So your feet is in a Pilates stance here. I wanted to inhale and lift your top leg up as high as you can and slowly bring it down. So engage your core, press your bottom leg down to the mat and squeeze in your thighs. And 9, contract your pelvic floor muscle, stabilize your torso. 8, really keep everything in center here. And all the movement will always come back to the center. Very good, keep breathing. And 5, bring it down with control and with your breath. 4, belly button all the way in. 3, 2, now last one, inhale, lift, and exhale down, and slowly close your knees towards the front and shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, let's move to the other side, to the second series on the other side. Okay? And now again, I want you to rest your head on your hand and the other hand just in front of your chest again. Lengthen your legs towards the front and find a balance spot that you can lift your legs up just above the mat and without changing the position of your hips. So hips stabilized, hip on hip here, and shoulders far away from your ears. Now again, I want you to inhale and lift both legs up at the same time, and exhale, bring it down. You can always rest your head on your hand if it's easier for you. Or if the previous side, the other side, you already do this, then probably you can do this in this side too. So keep breathing, inhale, lift, and exhale down. And again, to make it easier, just feel free to do each leg at a time. And then come back, and then lift, and then bring it back 5 more times with your own breath. I feel like I want to be more challenging today, so I'm going to just do 2 legs at a time. And 3, keep breathing. 2, and the last one. And slowly bring it down. Shake your legs, shake your hips a little bit by bending your knees here. And then the next movement, I want you to lift your legs just above the mat again, and slowly bring both legs to one leg to the front and one leg to the back, and then switch to the other side. So you press both hands down to the mat and engage your core. Always keep your legs parallel to the floor here. And 9, inhale deeply to your nose and stabilize your torso. 8, so by pressing your forearms towards your rib cage, it's easier for you to keep balance and to focus on the center here, on your hips, your torso. So keep breathing, inhale and exhale, and come back to the center and switch to the other side. And 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, belly button all the way in. 3, 2, slowly with your own breath. And last one. And slowly back to the center and legs down. Shake your hips a little bit. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, lift your legs up again just above the hips. And now this time, just stabilize your bottom leg here and try to lift your top leg as high as you can. And slowly bring it down again. Keep breathing. Engage your core. Belly button in. And 9, 8, squeeze your booty muscles, squeeze in the thighs. 7, contract your pelvic floor muscles here and squeeze in the thigh to bring your leg back to the center. 6 and 5, inhale, shoulders far away from your ears. Pull the belly button in. 4, inhale and exhale, come back. 3, very good. 2, now last one. And slowly bend your knees and bring both legs down. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose. Now you can bend your bottom knee here and lift your top leg up. Bring your leg to the front and then bring it all the way towards the back. Engage your core. And again, without moving and fluctuate your torso, you just only move your leg here and keep your leg parallel to the floor. In 8, 7, inhale and exhale. Very good. 6, keep breathing. And 5 more times with your own breath. Pull the belly button in. 4, squeeze in the thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscles here. And 3, inhale deeply to your nose, exhale deeply to your mouth. 2, and the last one, inhale and exhale slowly. Bend your knees down, shake your hips, inhale deeply and exhale deeply. The last movement, just Lengthen your legs towards the front one more time. And now go to the V stance with your feet by rotate your knees all the way up to the ceiling, your top knee, and then your bottom knee towards the floor here. So pull the belly button in and inhale, lift your legs up. And exhale, bring it down, squeezing the thighs. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Just lift your legs up above the hips here. Keep breathing. And 9, 8. Pull the belly button in. 7. Squeezing the thighs. 6. And 5. 4. Belly button all the way in. 3. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. 2. Now last one. And slowly bring it down. Hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to lie all the way down. Come to tripod first. And then shake your hips. You can open your knees a little bit wider. And then allow yourself all the way to tripod, to own forward position again. Now, open your arms, shoulders apart, and your legs hip width apart. Eyes on the elbows, rotate to face each other. Tuck your feet. Now inhale, and I want you to put your shoulders far away from your ears. Now inhale and lift your arm up and extend it all the way towards the side. Reach a little bit more with your arms and then come back down to the mat. Inhale to the other side. Rotate all the way towards the back. Reach all the way like someone pulling your arm away from your shoulders, and then bring your hands down again. Inhale, lengthen and extend and reach, and then come back and down into your opposite side. Extend and reach and come back and down. Engage your core here 8 more times with your own breath. Belly button in. You can actually feel your shoulders moving, your whole arms moving here, while your torso is stabilized here. So pull the belly button in and reach and back and down. Engage your core as much as possible. Very good. And 3, inhale and reach and down. Soften your elbows here so we don't put a lot of pressure on your wrist. And reach and back and down. And 2 more times with your own breath. To the other side. Reach. And last one. Open and reach. Come back and down to your opposite side to make it balance. And slowly bring it back to the center. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to imagining that you have a tail here. So I want you to wag your tail to one side and back to the center, to your opposite side and back to the center. So your shoulders are leading the movement, not the neck. You just keep lengthening your neck here, and your neck just move with your shoulders. And keep breathing. In 5, pull the belly button in, lengthen your waist, and then to the opposite side. 4, 3, keep breathing. Back to the center and to the other side. With all the movement to the sides like this, I want you to really focus and separate the movement and come back to the center and then to your opposite side and back. And last one, slowly back to the center. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. Alright, and now I want you to allow yourself to tuck your feet here and now slowly keep your heels and your knees together. Now put your shoulders far away from your ears. Inhale and lengthen one arm towards the front and your opposite leg towards the back. Activate your feet and then knee to elbows and then lengthen. Inhale and exhale. You can soften your elbow a little bit to protect your wrist here. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, come back. Engage your core as much as possible. So we're gonna do it 4 more times with your own breath, 8 times each side, and keep breathing. 3, lengthen, inhale, exhale, knee to chest, and then come back. 2, and last one, and slowly bring it back. Shake your hips a little bit and to the other side. So again, lengthen, and opposite arm, and then knee to elbow, and then lengthen. Engage your core, soften your elbow, and keep breathing here with your own breath. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale, knee bend, and then lengthen, and then come back 4 more times with your own breath. And 3, Squeezing the thighs, focus in the center here. 2, lengthen and bring it back. Now last one, and slowly bring your hands down again. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, tuck your feet and lift your hips all the way up to the ceiling here. Now I want you to start to step a little bit with your feet here, squeezing the thighs, pull the belly button in, and 3, 2, and the last one, slowly come to try pose and reach your hands, rotate your wrist, and then reverse. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. Alright, now I want you to allow yourself to slowly come to lie all the way down on your belly here. Right, so from here, I want you to lift your legs up and then lift your arms up. So hand on hand and just lift it up just in front of your chest here. Shoulders far away from your ears and really pull the belly button in. Lengthen your neck, look down to the mat. Now I want you to inhale and start to bring one leg up and bring one leg down to your opposite side. So keep breathing, engage your core. I want you to try to touch your leg all the way down to the mat, but with control, not like we don't control it. Just really use the breath to control the movement and to control the touch. So keep breathing. And 5, belly button in, squeeze your booty muscles, lengthen your neck, engage your core. If you feel like you need more support with your lower back, feel free to rest your head on your hand and put it down to the mat. We're going to do it 5 more times each side here. And 4, inhale and exhale to the other side. Pull the belly button in and squeeze in the thighs. Try to lengthen your legs. And 2, and last one. And slowly bring your feet down, your legs down, shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to bend your knees and tuck your tailbone forward and squeeze your booty muscles here. Now I want you to engage your core and then slowly lift your torso up, pull the belly button in. Now this time, I want you to slowly engage your core and try to lift your hips up and then slowly bring it down. Now do it with your booty muscles squeezed and your tailbone. Try to tuck forward, so engage your core here. And 3, 2, and the last one. And now I want you to bring your hips back to neutral, engage your core back to neutral as well. And 5 more times here with your legs lifting up and down, engage your core and lift and down. And 3, 2, and last one, lift and slowly bring your legs down. Shake your hips, rotate your ankles, and then reverse. Now I want you to allow yourself to lengthen your legs all the way towards the back. Activate your feet and then lift one leg up and then bring one arm towards the front and the other arm as well. And slowly bring it down to the other side. Inhale and exhale. So hands up with one leg to your opposite side. Pull the belly button in 10 times here each side with your own breath. So keep breathing. 9, to your right, come back. And 8, pull the belly button in, to your right. Press your hip bones down to the mat, squeeze your booty muscles. And 6 more times here. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 5, 4, engage your core as much as possible. And 3, belly button all the way in. 2, to the other side. Now last one, inhale and exhale, and to your opposite side, and slowly bring it down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply to your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to lengthen your arms over your head again. Now this time I want you to lift both arms and legs up and start to pumping your opposite arms and leg. We practice Superman again. And this time I want you to really keep focus on the center here. Stabilize your torso, engage your core, and pull the belly button in. And 10, 9, 8, pump your whole arms and your whole leg. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, slowly bring it down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose, and come back to try pose. Open your knees wider to stretch your back more. Stretch your hips, inhale deeply to your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to slowly sit on one side. So open your knees wider, and I want you to put your hands down, fingers point towards the other side here. So make a straight line from your heels to your hips. Pull the belly button in, waist up, and hand to the side. Now inhale, lift your hips up and hand over your head, and then come back. You can adjust your hands here so your shoulders, when you lift up, on top of your wrist. Now inhale, lift, and exhale down. And 9, keep breathing here with your own breath. Soften your elbow. 8, 7, keep breathing. Try to reach your hips as high as you can. Try to pull the belly button in to support your lower back. And 5, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back, lengthen your waist. 4, 3, keep breathing. 2, now last one, lift and slowly bring it back. Now to the other side here. So open your legs wider again. Then soften your elbows here. So try to rotate the eye on the elbow facing to the front. Engage your core, and again, shoulders far away from your ears. Inhale, lift your hips up, and exhale, slowly bring it down. We're going to do it 9 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 8, 7, pull the belly button in. 6, keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And slowly bring your hips down and come, hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, now the next movement, I want you to allow yourself to open your legs as wide as you can here. Don't sit flex with your feet. You can always start with your legs and narrow down a little bit more, and then you can start to expand it gradually here. So really listen to your body, engage your core as much as possible. Now open your arm to the side, and I want you to inhale, rotate your torso. Try to reach your torso to over your ankle, and then come back to the other side. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it back. And 4, keep breathing to the other side. And 3, pull the belly button in. And to your opposite side. And 2 more times with your own breath. To your opposite side. 2, exhale, reach, and come back. And last one. To the other side, and slowly bring it back to the center, hands down, rotate your shoulders, and then reverse. Now the last challenge here today, I wanted to lay all the way down on your back here. So keep your legs up to 90 degrees here. Lift your head and your shoulder off the mat, and arms along your body. Everything focus on the center here, on your core here. Stabilize your hips 90 degrees on your knees, and 1 foot distance from your chin to your chest. Now feel free to use your hand to support your head if you need to. Open your elbows wider and engage your core as much as possible. Now if you can, just lengthen your arm to the front and start to inhale, pumping your arms. And exhale. And make a short breath like that. So inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale. And 8 more times like this with your own breath. Make sure you engage your core. Stick your lower back down to the mat and pull the belly button in. Now lengthen your legs all the way towards the front for more support. And 5. And exhale. 4. And exhale. 3. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. 2. And exhale. Now last one. And exhale. And slowly bring your head down, hug your knees to your chest. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply to your mouth. Very good. Bring your head from left to right. And then start to lift your whole legs up. Open your arm to the side, open your leg to the side, and then bring it back to the center again. Inhale, open, and exhale, come back, squeezing the thighs, pull the belly button in, and keep breathing here with your own breath. I really love to mix the lower body working with the upper body and the whole core strength, so you can have like a proper rest, the time rest between the body's part, and then we're gonna make the workout more effective. So keep breathing here, inhale, and exhale, come back and pull the belly button in. So 4 more times with your own breath. Inhale, open, exhale, come back, squeezing your thighs, 2, 3, and 2. Keep breathing. And last one, inhale, and exhale, slowly bend your knees down. Put your feet down, inhale deeply to your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. And slowly lean on one side to sitting position. Alright, and now I want you to cross your leg, open your arm to the side, and soften your elbows here, round your spine, chin your chest, swing all the way towards the front, and center it, and then open, lengthen your spine, inhale, and exhale, round your spine again, pull the belly button in, and come back. I'm going to do it 4 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing, inhale, open, chest open, shoulders down, and 3, keep breathing. 2, move your whole arms, your whole shoulders. And last one, shoulder blades towards each other. And then slowly bring your hands down, rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions. And reverse. Now bring your head to one side, to your opposite side. And 2 more times each side here. To the other side. Listen to your body and go really slow. Last one. Now start to rotate your head around your neck, and 3 rounds in total. Now reverse, do it really slowly and listen to your body here. And 2. And the last one. And lengthen your spine. Rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions 1 more time. And reverse. Inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And that's the workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations for completing day 9. I'm going to see you tomorrow on day 10. Bye.